The agriculture sector in India has not really aligned with the country's economic growth since the 1960s. Its share of value added in India's gross domestic product has gone down substantially from 41.7% in 1960 to 34.4% in 1980 and 16.7% in 2022. While the country has seen several passionate agricultural ministers in the past, none have been able to deliver what India really needs: a complete transformation of its agriculture sector. PM Modi has appointed another equally passionate leader as India's Minister for Agriculture and Rural Development, Shivraj Singh Chouhan, the former four-time CM of Madhya Pradesh. So can he work a miracle for India's agriculture sector? News9 Plus Decodes. Under Chouhan's leadership, MP's average growth of agricultural produce was 6.5% from 2004 to 2014. Now this was when India's annual growth was only 3.7%. In 2013-14, the agricultural growth reached a peak of 20.4%. While it moderated after that, it still remained better than the national average. How did Chouhan achieve this? By giving bonuses over and above the minimum support price or MSP, by issuing short-term crop loans at lower interests, creating more infrastructure for wheat procurement, and also substantially increasing budgetary allocation to agriculture. He took early measures. He announced a bonus of Rs 100 on every quintal for wheat growers who sold their produce to the government over 15 years ago. This was so successful that other states also followed suit. Chouhan has three extremely successful schemes under his belt. He introduced the bonus over MSP support, which forced the farmers to prefer selling to the government over private players. Second, he launched the Bhavantar Bhugtan Yojana to compensate farmers for losses incurred due to selling their crops below the MSP. And third, the introduction of a top-up to the PM Kisan Kalyan Yojana. Under the PM Yojana, farmers were entitled to 6,000 rupees every year. Chouhan doubled the amount, giving an additional 6,000 rupees from the state budget. What impact did Chouhan's reforms have on MP? Under Chouhan, MP had a robust procurement and production infrastructure. Thanks to his populist measures, the state started growing more of basmati rice. Chouhan created a unique irrigation network, allowing farmers to grow more than one crop at a time. The state's biggest milestone was losing its place in India's Bimaru Club, an acronym coined in the 1980s. BI is for Bihar, MA for Madhya Pradesh, R is Rajasthan, and U is for Uttar Pradesh. These states ranked the lowest in terms of economic growth, healthcare, and education. Chouhan ensured that the per capita income of the state's population, 70% of which was dependent on agriculture, grew exponentially. Chouhan's extensive experience and deep connections with the rural populace will give the Modi government much needed momentum in its efforts to address India's farm issues.